Okay, so I've got one more book I wanted to read to you today. It's called Nerdy Birdy. And this is a great story about accepting people for who they are and learning to love their differences. And I chose to read it out here at the Nature Center because I think the birds inspired me a little bit. So this is Nerdy Birdy. I'll get started here on, there we go. This is Nerdy Birdy. His glasses are too big. His wings are too small. Eagles, cardinals, and robins are the cool birdies. And it says wind tunnel tested head shape. Abs of steel, impressively sculpted chest muscles. Glossy red pompadour, glossy red attire. His tail is also glossy red. The robin has beady eyes with superior worm vision, a worm-fed physique, and feet, which have nothing to do with worms. 3 things eagles are good at: hunting, fishing, and football. 3 things cardinals are good at: singing like a rock star, posing, and attracting fans. 3 things robins are good at: picking on worms, insulting worms, eating worms. 3 things Nerdy Birdy is good at: reading, and he's reading from the author of A Worm and Peace, A Philosopher's Guide to Wormholes and Time Travel. He's good at playing video games, and he's good at reading about video games, maximizing your angry worm's scoring power, which I think is kind of funny because you've probably all played Angry Birds, but he likes to play Angry Worms. Eagles, cardinals, and robins don't care about reading. Hey guys, I just read the coolest book. Who cares? Bookworm. I eat bookworms for breakfast. Or video games. Hey guys, I just defeated the Earthworm King in the world of Wormcraft. Who cares? Nerd. I eat real earthworms, not digital ones. So he's really wanting the attention of these cool kids, but they don't really care about what he's talking about. They're not really filling his bucket, I guess. They're kind of taking drops out of his bucket. One day, Eagle flew off to hunt. Cardinal flew off to impress his fans. Robin flew off to terrorize worms. And Nerdy Birdy was alone. One thing was clear: it was awfully lonely not being a cool birdie. Why do you hang around with them? They don't even like you. But they're so cool, said Nerdy Birdy. Trying to be cool is exhausting, said the new bird. You should hang around with us. Us? He's wondering, like, what do you mean, us? And then we go to this page, and oh, look at that. Us! After all, there's always room for another Nerdy Birdy. Their glasses were too big, their wings were too small. At least half of them had birdseed allergies. They all liked to read, and most of them liked to play World of Wormcraft. They were exactly like Nerdy Birdy. And then he realized something. There were way more nerdy birdies than cool birdies. And now they were all his friends. Eagle didn't have any friends. Eagle hunted alone. Cardinal was always showing off. He had no friends. Know why? Because he was always showing off. Robin was too obsessed with worms to make friends. One thing was clear. It was awfully lonely being a cool birdie. But then a new bird moved into the neighborhood. Official Hello Birdie lunchbox. The cool birds were unimpressed. Hey guys, she gives me the creeps. Why does she always wear black? It is so depressing. She eats what? Now, if you know anything about vultures like to eat animals that are found dead on the side of the road. They're scavengers. So Robin is just freaked out by the fact that she'll eat dead animals and she's a scavenger. The cool birdies flew away and left Vulture alone. Why would you hang around with them? Being cool is exhausting. You should hang around with us. Us? Us. After all, there's always room for another nerdy birdie. Right, guys? It's one of the things I love about Nerdy Birdie. He's always willing to make friends and include everybody. Even though that doesn't always happen for him. Hold it! Where are her glasses? Where is her lightsaber? And have you heard what she eats? Blah! She is most definitely not one of us. So the group that is including Nerdy Birdie is showing him that they're not willing to include everybody. Nerdy Birdie was confused. But there's always room for another nerdy birdie, right? That's the problem. She's not a nerdy birdie. She's just weird. Nerdy Birdie looked at his flock of friends. The telephone wire was packed with them. He looked at the new bird sitting there alone, and one thing was clear. It was awfully lonely being alone. This is Nerdy Birdie. His glasses are too big. His wings are too small. This is Vulture. She wears contact lenses. Her wings are enormous. Vultures eat dead things. Nerdy Birdie does not. Nerdy Birdie likes video games. Vulture does not. Nerdy Birdie and Vulture don't like all the same things, but they really like each other. If you ever need a friend, you can hang around with them. After all, there's always room for one more. Hi, Birdie. So, what I love about this book is that there is a happy ending. It's kind of a different happy ending because the other birds didn't learn what it meant to include everybody, but Nerdy Birdie sure knew the importance of celebrating the differences that we all have. We don't have to be friends with people who love the same things that we do. We can choose to be friends with people who are different than us because we can learn a lot, and sometimes we can have a lot more fun because they help us with new ideas and new experiences that maybe we wouldn't have thought of. So I hope you all enjoyed the book, and I really hope you all try to be a little more like Nerdy Birdie and work on accepting everybody for who they are.